Hey guys, Gigantamax here, and today we are going to be looking at Pokemon Sword and Shield's full Pokédex, which has been leaked. But before we start off this video, let me explain to you guys why Thursday's video was actually pretty late, why it was uploaded earlier today. So, basically, long story short, I dealt with some copyright stuff for the outro, so I had to go back and find a good outro song for the video. It was a big mess, but I should be good now. So yeah, and second of all, I've actually been doing something a little different now. We're getting close to a new year, so I decided, maybe it's time for a little change. So I realized that my commentary and / reaction videos actually get more views than all my other content. So I was actually trying to see what you guys would think. Do you guys think I should, just ditch everything and become a full-time commentary channel? Or should I, still do the whole multi-channel thing where, I do gaming videos, I do Reddit videos, and blah, blah, blah. But that's up to you guys. I'm probably going to post a poll on Amino. You'll probably find it on the Tubers Amino. My name is, you can follow me at DeAndreHawk7, and I'll post the poll so you guys can, vote for your opinion. Or I'll probably do a poll on Instagram as well to see if you guys think I should do the whole, if I should change it or should I not change it. So there's that. Anyways, that's basically all I have to say. So, let's read this article here. So this is an article by Polygon. It's basically like a video game kind of article. People, I'm bad at wording. Anyways, Pokemon Sword and Shield's full Pokédex seems to have leaked, and I just remembered I cannot read without these glasses. Ow! I just jammed myself in the eye with the glasses. Okay. Anyway, now we can read. Now let's go. Okay. Here's who made the cut. Pokemon Sword and Shield aren't out until November 15th, but the internet is buzzing with leaked information from the games already. Beyond the final starter evolutions, fans are also sharing lists that purport, I have never once heard of that word, to show the full extent of the overall roster. Okay. The following major Pokemon Sword and Shield spoilers. We already know that Pokemon Sword and Shield won't contain every single Pokemon in existence. The fact has become a huge controversy for players who have diligently collected and transferred every creature across games. But if the giant leak on Reset Era is to be believed, we now know the exact extent of the cuts. According to the existing thread, which has posted believable images of creatures within the game, there are 400 total monsters and I've never heard of these words before. Compendium? What is that? Okay. By the way, the whole national dex thing, I'm one of the people who isn't really bothered by it because I was more of a Pokemon player who plays with the more native Pokemon in that region. So like, let's say I play Sun and Moon. I play with the Alola Pokemon. I play with the Alola Pokemon. I don't really like playing with the older Pokemon. I like to play with the newer Pokemon. So this doesn't really bother me, and I have never once completed a national dex, nor will I ever attempt to do that because, no. That's why, because no. And also, I'm just not really, it's just something that, I could be mad about anything else, but national dex, I never really cared for it because, again, I was never really one to transfer my Pokemon and stuff like that. I like to play it like it's a brand new start. Like me, a 10-year-old kid. Well, actually, no, I got into Pokemon when I was like, 9? Well, originally it was like 6, but, I fully got into it like when I was like 9. Like when I played Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, best games by the way. when I was 9. I like to play like I'm playing a new Pokemon game like I was a 9-year-old. So, you know, pretty nostalgic. Nostalgic. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm pretty random. Anyways, let's continue on. In terms of additions, Reset Era user Aetherios. We're gonna need to talk about that name because I almost screwed it up. Shared a graphic that appears to showcase all the new pals we can capture, as well as the typing. So, you guys cannot see this. I know you guys cannot read this. So, what I did was, I downloaded the image onto another web page. I loaded it on another web page, so that way we can have a. These are still kind of crappy pictures, but we can have a better look. We can have a better look at them. So first off, we have Grookey. Grookey, and it evolves into Thwacky, which is a stupid name, and then Rillaboom. I actually like the design. I don't like the middle stage, but then again, who cares about the middle stage? Because I mean, I like a few middle stage Pokemon like Monferno and Pignite. Yes, I like Pignite. Please do not send an angry mob for me in the comments. I like the Tepig line. Tepig's my favorite starter of Unova, okay? Anyways, we're not here to talk about Tepig. Grookey, it was one of those neutral Pokemon for me. I mean, me personally, I don't like judging a starter until I see the final design. That's most people. I don't like to pick my starter until I see the final evolution, so that way I can finally make my choice. So Grookey, you know, we already had Chimchar as like the sort of like primate styled Pokemon, so when I saw Grookey, I wasn't really that impressed. It was more of a neutral Pokemon. Like, it was cute, but it was kind of a weird design. I don't know. I just wasn't used to it. I guess it's because it's a new Pokemon. I just wasn't used to the design. Thwacky just looks weird. Rillaboom actually looks he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty cool. I don't know how he's gonna be going all around carrying a whole tree stump in a freaking drumstick, but okay. Whoa. I'm sorry for that. Scorbunny. I guess you can say this was my favorite one, but now it's kind of my least favorite one of the three. Scorbunny. At first I thought it was cute. Everyone was like, oh, it's gonna be another fire. It's gonna be another fire type because of the stupid bandage on its face, even though bandages have nothing to do with fighting. It's a bandage. That's just how gutsy characters are. Every gutsy type character has a bandage on their face in anime. Maylene is known to be a gutsy character, okay? That's why she has a bandage on her nose. Jeez. Just because it has a bandage does not mean it's a freaking fighting type. I'm sorry I'm getting so worked up. I just hate when people like look at one instant little thing and they're like, oh, fighting type. Like, oh, water type. Like, no. It's just a bandage because it's a gutsy Pokemon, okay? Ugh, you people. Okay, then we have Raboot, which I'm not really a fan of it. I can't lie to you guys. Dude, this looks like what was that rabbit's name from Sonic the Hedgehog? Cream? Was it Cream? Yeah, Cream and Cheese? Cream. I was not really a fan of her. Okay? And this kind of reminds me of her. So, yeah, this is a no for me. Cinderace, it just looks like some Sonic the Hedgehog deviant art. Like, Cinderace the rabbit. Cinderace the jackrabbit. Like, I could literally see this in a Sonic game. Okay? So that's why I'm not really a fan of the Scorbunny line here. But Sobble was actually... I wasn't really feeling Sobble at first. I mean, it was cute, but I just figured it would end up like Mudkip. Not really a fan of its evolutions. Until I saw Drizzle and Inteleon. Okay, Drizzle gives me Frogadier vibes. And honestly, me, personally, I like Frogadier better than Greninja. But that's mainly because we went over the top with Greninja, okay? There was too much Greninja hype after XYZ. because of Ash Greninja, which was a stupid gimmick, by the way. Uh, anyways, let's ignore my unpopular opinions. Drizzle, I actually do like this middle stage. It's better than Rabu and Thwacky, I can tell you that. And at first when I saw Inteleon, I was like, it's weird. But after looking at it a little bit, I was like, you know what? This looks like Greninja done right, even though it's a reptile, not an amphibian. It's still Greninja done right. So I think this might be the first starter. This might be the first water type to be my favorite star, but we never know until the games come out. But I'm kind of feeling Inteleon, so I might pick this when I play Sword and Shield, because I was originally going to go with Scorbunny. I was originally kind of going with Scorbunny, and then I was going to go with Dreadnought as my water type, but now I'm going to have to find a new fire type, so thanks a lot, Scorbunny, for having a crappy evolution line. No disrespect to those who actually like Scorbunny's evolutions. Next up, we have the regional birds, and for some reason, a lot of people were saying that Corviknight wasn't going to be the regional bird, which makes no sense, but okay. We have Corviknight. Rookidee, which is an adorable thing. It kind of gives me Starly and Hoot Hoot vibes. Like, it looks like a cute little Starly, but it has like these angry Hoot Hoot eyes. I like it. And then Corvisquire, don't really care for it, but then my boy Corviknight. That's sexy right there. I actually like Corviknight, so it's a pretty good Pokemon, and I cannot wait to use this thing on my team. I love the regional birds. I love every single one of them, except for Toucannon. Was never a fan of Toucannon. The regional rodents, Squovit and Greedent. Okay, Squovit? I think I'm pronouncing it right. Squovit. I'm pronouncing it right. But in my opinion, I think Squovit is a pretty cute Pokemon. Like, I kind of like this guy. Like, I would probably use him as, like, my HM slave. But, HMs don't really exist anymore, thank God. Thank you. Thank you, Gen 7. Thank you, Gen 7. Almighty Gen 7. Thank you for getting rid of HMs for us. But, jokes aside, I'm not feeling its evolution. What is that? That thing looks like a squirrel version of Diggersby. Like, I don't like... He looks like his name Gus. Like, that's what he looks like. If I ever catch this thing to, like, fill, like, the whole regional dex thing, I'm naming it Gus. Gus the Squirrel. He looks like Gus. He looks like his name is Gus. No disrespect to anyone whose name is Gus. But he looks like a Gus. Come on. Wooloo. Not gonna lie. It's an adorable being. I just kind of forgot about it. I really just forgot about it. That's why I never really, talked about it. And then it evolved into Double, and then things just kind of got... It's literally just a ram. It's literally just a ram. Like, I'm not feeling it. Gossifleur and... Eldegoss... Oh no, I was right. Gossifleur and Eldegoss. I was hyped for these two. And then I realized that they were just grass types. And look at Gossifleur. This is a missed opportunity for a grass and fire type. Game Freak, why have we not had a grass and fire type? What the heck? Oh, Game Freak, what am I gonna do with what are we gonna do with you? Gen 9, you better have me a frickin' grass and fire type jalapeno pepper. Jalapeno, okay? I'm just not feeling the design, but I might have to go with it because I do need a grass type, and I'm not trying to use... I want to use the newer Pokemon. I like using newer Pokemon whenever I go to a new region, as I stated before. Nickit and Thievul. Okay, dark types. They kind of look like rip-offs of Vulpix and Ninetales a little bit. But, okay. Oh, okay, I'm stupid. The little tail's kind of like, I think what it's going to do is, like, it can, like, steal things, and it puts the things in its tail. That makes sense. It's based off of... Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Okay. But these are just generic Pokemon to me. Don't really like them. But Yamper and Bolthunt, I might use these Pokemon. I might use these rather than Pikachu. Because, Yamper is an adorable bean. I want that thing. If I ever had a dog and like Pokemon were real, Yamper would have been my dog. Like I would force my parents to get me this dog when I was younger. Both Boltund or Bolthund? I think it's Boltund, but it's a cool Pokemon. It's a cool looking Pokemon. I thought it would look a little. I mean, it looks too friendly. I want a Yamper to evolve into a vicious Pokemon. But then again, I haven't played the game yet, so, you know, I don't have a 100% opinion on it. But Boltund, it's an alright design. I might actually get this as my electric type for my team. Milcery and Alcremie. These Pokemon get a lot of flack. Well, at least from what I hear. From all the PokeTubers that I watched. But, you know, people say that Alcremie, it looks too much like Slurpuff. I mean, I agree to an extent, but it's kind of like a Vivian in the region. Like, you know, there's different flavors of Alcremie, and I think that's really creative. Milcery is an adorable Pokemon, and I might catch it just to catch it. But Alcremie, I kind of like the Pokemon, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of whipped cream, but, you know, and I'm not a fan of strawberries. So, you know, kind of disappointing me here. But, you know, Alcremie isn't really a bad design, you know? And it has an interesting gimmick with the flavors. Again, as I said before. What happened with the regional bug here? Blipbug, Dottler, and Orbeetle. Now, I think it's interesting that we have a bug and psychic type. But what are these designs? And why are you a ladybug? We are Game Freak. We already had a ladybug. Bring us something new. But then again, we had like 4 different butterflies, so I can't really say anything on that. But still, come on. Give us a fly. Give us a cockroach. I don't care what bug it is. Just give us something interesting, at least. This thing is a ripoff of my boy Ledian, one of my favorite bug types, by the way. I don't like it. Game Freak. I like the typing, but I don't like it. Okay? I don't know why I'm getting so worked up about it, but more Pico. As I said in the trailer where it was released a few months back, I actually do like more Pico. It's an interesting design. It's a cute design. I love it. And it's the first electric and dark type. I've been waiting for years for an electric and dark type. So I'm glad that we have more Pico. Chewtle. Okay, we had Dreadnought, which I love turtles and tortoises. So of course, I have love for Dreadnought. But I don't know about its pre-evolution. I'm not feeling that. I'm not. What is that? How does that evolve into that? Be careful who you make fun of in middle school, kids. Alright, next Pokemon. Hatenna, Hatterene, and then Hatterene. Okay, so it's a psychic type, and it's literally just Gardevoir. Like, it's cute, don't get me wrong. But it's literally just Gardevoir, and please, don't let this thing end up like Rule 34 Gardevoir. Please. And if you guys don't know what Rule 34, bless your soul. But then again, half of you guys are like 18 to like 24. Well, a majority of you guys are 18 to 24, so yeah. Aerocuda and Barrascuda. If you guys didn't know, this is actually the Pokemon that is inside of Cramorant's mouth. And I'm not really okay. Let me just knock out all of these Pokemon. Now I find it interesting because I thought it was going to be like a real life fish, because I thought it was just going to be something that was never going to be revealed. Because I think they said something about like fish. It's either its catch or a Pikachu comes out of its mouth and stuff. But I'm not really feeling Aerocuda. I mean, it's just a generic fish Pokemon, so no one really cares about that. I mean, it's the reason why I love this, because it's my second least favorite Pokemon behind Ferrothorn. But Cramorant, not really feeling the design. Doesn't evolve into anything cool or anything. So yeah, you can just forget it. I dropped my thing. I dropped my thing. Okay, this video is getting rather lengthy. This video is probably going to be like an hour long. Let's be real. Okay, so we have Silly Cobra and Sandaconda. I actually like these designs. Silly Cobra is adorable. Sandaconda's a little weird, but it's still pretty cool. And it's the first Anaconda Pokemon that we have, so yeah. It's pretty cool. Sand type snakes. Interesting design. Then we have these Pokemon. A lot of people like Poltegeist. I personally don't care for it. And then it has a pre-evolution Sinistea, which is interesting because I figured that Poltegeist would evolve. Actually, no, it makes sense because it's a teacup and then a teapot, so I guess it makes sense. Beauty and the Beast a little bit. What was the cup's name? Chip? Yeah, that's Chip right there. And that whatever the heck the teapot's name was from Beauty and the Beast, I don't know. I don't watch that much Disney anymore. Then we have Roly-Poly, Carkol, and Colossal. Which first I didn't really care for Roly-Poly at first. Carkol, whatever, but Colossal looks epic, and I might consider this being the trump card on my team. So if you guys don't know. Well, you guys don't know. So, how I like to base my teams off, I always have the 3 types, grass, water, fire. Then I have an electric type, because electric type's my favorite type. I always have the regional bird, or at least a flying type on my team. And, I always have, like, an additional typing on my team, just to be, like, a trump card to kind of throw people off. So, I think this might be... Oh, no. Wait. Because I don't have a fire type. I won't have a fire type since I'm going with Sobble. So this might... You know what? Game Freak, you had me going there for a minute. But I might consider this being my fire type for my team. Hold on. Was there any, like, fire types earlier? Any fire types earlier? No, there is no fire type earlier. So yeah, you're going to be... Congratulations, Colossal. You're my new fire type. Q-Fant and Copperajah. I don't know how to pronounce that, okay? Q-Fant. Okay, a lot of people were like, oh, this Pokemon, there's a secret Pokemon reveal, blah, blah, blah. Didn't really care. It's an elephant. Elephant. Or is it Cuffit or Q-Fant? Someone comment down below. But, we already have elephants, okay? That's why I don't really care. That's why I don't really care for them. Copperajah. Again, we had elephants, okay? Impy. This is a Pokemon that I wasn't really feeling. And this might be the trump card of my team, actually. I'm kind of planning on my team, by the way. Impidimp, I wasn't really feeling at first. Yeah, it's the first Darkened Fairy, but it looked a little... It looked like a derpy Sableye. But Morgrim and Grimmsnarl... Game Freak? I feel this design. I feel it. I like Morgrim and Grimmsnarl. They're interesting Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Toxel and Toxtricity. Now, these are the first Poison and Electric type Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. And are you guys familiar with Go-Go's Crazy Bones? That's what Toxel reminds me of. Toxtricity looks pretty cool too, but Toxel reminds me of a Go-Go's Crazy Bone. And Toxtricity, I don't really have an opinion on it, because I honestly don't know what these things are supposed to be. I guess they're just some aliens. I don't know. They're cool. I like electric type Pokemon, and I've been dying for as much as I've been dying for a dark and electric type, I've been dying for a poison electric type as well. And Toxtricity is an epic name, and apparently this is like one of its alternate forms too. So because it's one of those Pokemon with form changes, so that's pretty cool. Next Pokemon, Snom. Best Pokemon name. Snom. I love it. It is cute. Oh my gosh. You know what? Oh. Hold on. Hold on. When I get to Sizzlypede, when I get to Sizzlypede over here, I'll see what I'm going to tell you guys what I notice here, but Snom is, oh, I want that thing. I would literally, I want a plush of that. Like once Pokemon Sword and Shield are out, and like once it like starts, getting, all the plushies and stuff, I want a plush of that. That's going to be my pillow. That thing looks like it will be comfortable to sleep on, even though that thing is probably going to get crushed beneath your head. Its evolution, Frostmoth. It kind of gives me Mothra vibes. I love moths, so anything that's a moth, I call it Mothra. And an ice and bug type. I don't think we've had an ice and bug type, so this is actually interesting. And I've actually heard people say that they want an ice and bug type like moth, and it's interesting because we have an ice and bug type moth. That's really cool. Sizzlypede and Centiskorch. They're cool designs. Not gonna well, Sizzlypede looks like a carpet, like a magic carpet. Sizzlypede, I mean, no, Centiskorch looks cool though. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. Like, the Centiskorch is cool. Sizzlypede, I guess, no one really cares about the pre-evolution, I guess. Well, I do sometimes. Like, there's certain pre-evolutions I like more than the evolution itself. But Centiskorch, thank God that you actually evolve into from something. But anyways, what I caught here is that we have a ice and bug type and then a fire and bug type afterwards. So I'm thinking I think these are gonna be Sword and Shield exclusives. I'm thinking Frostmoth might be in Sword while this might be in Shield, or it might be the other way around, we don't know. But yeah. Next we have our Crabrawler. Get it because it's an octopus, it should be a water type, but it's a fighting type just like Crabominable. It's a crab. And I can get Crabominable. No, Crabrawler. Crabrawler should be a water type, but it's not. Okay, but we have Clobbopus and Graplocked, which I actually really like these designs. Like Graplocked looks awesome, and Clobbopus. That's how I'm gonna pronounce the name. Clobbopus is an adorable Pokemon, but Graplock, I love the coloring on it. I love the blue and the yellow, two of my favorite colors. So seeing that on a Pokemon is just, whoo. Duraludon. So I thought that this Pokemon was going to be the dragon, like not the dragon, but the pseudo legendary, because it had a rivalry with Tyranitar, blah blah blah. But Duraludon, I actually like the design. It kind of reminds me of Mechagodzilla. So I think that's what they were trying to reference when they had him going up against Tyranitar, since Tyranitar is based off of Godzilla, and Duraludon is based off of... It looks like it could be inspired after Mechagodzilla, so that would be cool. Stonjourner, which is... Apparently it's supposed to have it's a dual type, or maybe it might be a rock type. I think it might be a dual type, and the first typing might be unknown, but I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. I don't even like looking at it. What are those legs, son? He did not skip leg day. I can tell you that, but that's probably because he's a rock. So Pincurchin. I actually am fascinated with sea urchins, and I don't think we've ever had a sea urchin Pokemon before, so this is actually pretty cool, and it's an electric type. Game Freak again with the freaking water types that should be water types, but they're not water types. What is going on? Whatever. Indeedee. I think this just is going to be like the Chansey of the region, kind of like Audino is for Unova. So I think in the anime, Nurse Joy is going to be seen with this a lot in the Galar region, of course, because of course the new season for Pokemon is going to be like taking place all over the regions, which I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not done with you yet. We're not done with you yet. I've seen this all over Twitter. I've seen you all over Twitter, boy. Applin, Flapple, and Appleton. The first grass and dragon type Pokemon is a freaking apple, Game Freak? What? Okay, Applin is cute. I don't see a dragon in it, but it's cute. Flapple, it's interesting. It's interesting. Appleton, this thing is legit. We legit got an app. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We legit got an apple. Where's Samsung at? Moving on to the next Pokemon, Ice-Q. Okay, Game Freak, we already had a penguin, but this thing is adorable, so I'll give it a pat. Its head kind of reminds me of Chicken Little for some reason. And no, it's not even a chicken. It's not even a chicken. Chicken Little's head was not a cube, but for some reason I'm getting Chicken Little vibes. It's the eyes. I think it's the eyes. Okay, here is our regional. I keep seeing regional dragon. Here is our pseudo legendary. Dreepy, Dracloak. Whoa, wait a minute. And Dragapult. I just realized there's Dreepies on the. I just realized that. I looked at these designs before, but I never noticed the Dreepies there. Okay. There's literally a subreddit dedicated to Dreepy. And, oh, whoa. It's a dragon and ghost type. That's pretty cool. Dracloak, and then this is awesome. I like how they have, like, little Dreepies on them. I want to read these Pokédex entries. I really want to read these Pokédex entries. And then we have Foulings, which is a fighting type. What is that supposed to be? What is that? What does it start and where does it end? What? I don't know if I'm looking... What? Where is its eyes? I don't know if I'm looking at its eyes or am I looking at its butt cheeks. Like, what is that? Why are you a fighting type? Why are you a fighting type? Explain yourself. Why am I talking to a screen? Apparently these two are the fossils. Dracozolt and Arctozolt. Which is interesting because we finally... A lot of people hate these Pokemon. I heard a lot of people on Reddit, at least. A lot of people on Reddit hate these designs. I like them personally. I mean, again, I'm an electric type lover. Anything that's electric, I'll love it. But the thing that I like, the thing that I notice is that these are based off of like early depictions of dinosaurs because interesting story here. This is like fun tips with DeAndre or something like that. But back then, like when we first discovered like fossils and stuff, we weren't exactly smart with what we were doing. So what we would do is, like, let's say that we found a T-Rex skull, right? Then we would give that T-Rex like the leg of a Triceratops because we didn't really base it on like the facts of like, oh, is this and that, or like, you know, we just kind of did it like a Lego piece. We just made some random chimeras with a bunch of. Basically, we gave a T-Rex wings. Like, we gave a T-Rex wings, and that didn't make sense, basically. If you guys get what I'm saying. So, it's kind of interesting that this is, like, supposed to belong on him, and that's, I think it's pretty cool. It's, like, they don't look like they're, like, 100%, you know, it doesn't look like that's their body. And I actually really like that. And I'm glad they're not rock type. They're not just rock type. Okay, I'm glad they're not just rock type. They actually did something different now and made like some dinosaurs with, you know, with actual typings. You know, instead of being a rock and dragon, it's an electric and dragon. Instead of being a rock and ice type, it's an electric and ice type. Frost Rotom. Never mind. I was gonna say, have we ever had an electric and ice type? Dracovish and Arctovish. Okay. So Dracovish is going to be in Shield. Because at first I thought one evolved into the other, but now that I'm looking at it, Water and Dragon, Water and Ice. Okay, I think these two Looking at the designs, Dracovish is going to be like the Dracovish is like the violent creature. Okay, so it's like it's going to be in Pokemon Sword, while Arctovish is going to be in Pokemon Shield. This thing just looks like a deformed Bagon to me, and Arctovish creeps me out. I can't lie. That thing literally creeps me out. That I am terrified of that. Anyways, the legendaries. So apparently these Pokemon are gonna have different forms. And so these are like the regular forms. Zacian is just a fairy type, while Zamazenta is a fighting type. And then we have Eternatus, which you cannot tell me that's not an Ultra Beast. You cannot tell me that's not an Ultra Beast. That is definitely an Ultra Beast. That does not look like something in our freaking atmosphere, okay? That does not look like something that would be born within our atmosphere, okay? Deoxys gets a pass because he's a freaking alien, and so do the Ultra Beasts because they're from other worlds, but this thing is not from our planet, okay? But, anyways, let's look at the forms now. Morpeko. It's hangry mode. Toxtricity. I have a feeling like whenever it uses an electric type move, it's using up its energy. Wait. I just got a better idea. What if this is its electric form and this is like its poison form? Like it's still a poison. It's kind of like Morpeko. Like Morpeko looks more like a dark type in this image, but Toxtricity looks more like a poison type in this image. I think that might be the case. Or maybe it could be like a positive charge and then a negative charge Toxtricity. Or maybe I'm just stupid. I'm looking way into it. Indeedee. I think it's gonna be. Wait a minute. Indeedee. Where's Indeedee? I don't know. For some reason I'm thinking gender difference. But then another side of me is just like form. It's just a form. And a fairy and normal type, Game Freak, really? No, psychic and normal. We don't need a psychic and normal. Just make it a psychic type. What happened to Ice Cube? He literally became Penguin Little. Instead of Chicken Little, he became Chicken Derp. Okay? And then we have Zacian, who becomes... It's like when they get the sword and the shield, they become... where am I going? They become Zacian. They become part steel type. So they still keep their typings, and then so literally this thing is literally just a legendary Klefki, and this is just a legendary Lucario. I'm not impressed. I'm still going with Sword though, because offense over defense for me. Okay, and plus Surfetched is in there, and I plan on getting me a Surfetched. I'm not gonna use it on my team. I just want it. And then we have this. Look at that! You cannot tell me that's in our. That is not from our. That's not from anywhere in our solar system. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. None of those. Okay? None of those planets. It's from none of those planets. It's not even from Pluto. It's not even from that freaking dwarf planet. It's not even from there. It ain't from the sun either. That's not from our galaxy. That's not even from our galaxy. That's not even from our universe. That's from an alternate universe. That's an Ultra Beast. That is an Ultra Beast. Okay? Okay. Galarian forms. I was literally about to have a whole stroke over Pokemon just now. So we have Galarian Meowth, which I'm kind of pissed that we have Galarian Meowth because, we just had a Alolan Meowth Game Freak. Why? And Meowth's already getting his, Gigantamax form. Like, how much more love does he need? Me, personally, I'm not really feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Galarian Meowth, I'm not feeling it. Berserker? Then we have Ponyta and Rapidash, the Galarian forms. Ponyta! It's cute, but I hate the fact that it's just not a fairy type. It should be a fairy type, but it's a psychic type. But Game Freak realized that they were being stupid, so they transformed Galarian Rapidash into part fairy, which it should just been fairy in both evolutions, but whatever. I'm not really digging Rapidash. But I'm getting Princess Celestia vibes from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Not a brony. I'm just familiar. I've watched it a couple of times, so I'm just familiar with like who's who. I just can't. Literally, I watched. Okay, fun fact. One time I was so bored and I didn't know what to watch, so I just decided to watch My Little Pony just because. I didn't watch like all the older shows. I just watched the Friendship is Magic one, and yeah, that changed my life. I'm not gonna lie, that changed my life. Galarian Farfetch looks weird to me. I guess it's because it's not 100%. It's not 100% image, so I'm not really feeling it. Surfetched, ridiculous design. I wasn't really feeling it because it looked a little too much like Farfetched, and I'm not really a fan of those types of evolution. It literally just looks like a white Farfetch'd, but whatever. Galarian Wheezing. That is Doug Dimmadome. Okay, that's Doug Dimmadome from the Dimsdale Dimmadome. I'm terrified of Galarian Mr. Mime. Get this thing away from me. Psychic and Ice? No. Psychic and no. That's that Psychic and not nice. That thing looks like he looks like he literally looks like a pedophile. He will kidnap you. He literally looks like he looks like he has candy. He looks like he has candy on the back of his van, and I'm not feeling that. Mr. Rhyme, I actually like Mr. Rhyme. Why couldn't this be the Galarian Mr. Mime? This looks like this evolves into that. Like, what is this? Mr. Rhyme, and where the heck is your wife, Mr. Mime? You have Mime Jr. Where the frick is Mrs. Mime? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little. This is his grandfather. This is Mr. Mime's grandfather. Anyway, Corsola becomes a ghost type, and I actually like that. You know what? This is the soul after Marini ate Corsola. That's what happened. And it evolves into Corsola, not really feeling its evolution. I'm glad that my Johto homie, my homie from Johto, got a regional. It sucks that only one got the freaking regional variant though. Like, give Johto more love, Game Freak. You haven't given Johto love since Gen 4. Like, where is the megas for the starter? Well, Mega Evolution is not going to be a thing anymore, so it doesn't matter. Where did Gigantamax Johto start? Oh yeah, that's right. They're not in the game. That's the only like Pokemon I'm mad about that who are not in the game. No. Another thing I'm mad about is the fact that Charizard and all that he gets a Gigantamax form. Bulbasaur and Squirtle aren't even in the game. That doesn't make any sense. You might as well add all three of the stuff. We're here to talk about the Pokemon. We're going to talk about the Dex situation probably next week. Oh wait, I can't next week because Pokemon Sword and Shield come out next week. This video is getting rather long, so I don't really want to cover that. I just want to get this video out for you guys as soon as possible. Galarian Stunfisk, ground and steel type. I'm glad my boy got a. I was about to say I'm glad my boy got a stun form, but I'm glad my boy got a Galarian form, and it looks like it's supposed to be like a bear trap. So okay, I can see it. Like, it's a ground type. It hides underground, and then the little thing. Oh my gosh! I really need to stop. Its lips kind of resemble a Pokeball, right? And then the thing looks like a little. The pattern on its body looks like a. What does it look like? It looks like like little plants. It looks like there's an item there. Oh my gosh! What if it's gonna be a mimic Pokemon? I'm sorry, I'm noticing too many things. The thing right there, it's like a Pokeball. You grab it, clamp. The little thing is like chomp. They eat your hand, and then you encounter Galarian Stunfisk. I don't know where your hand go. They probably ate your hand by now, but that's who he is. That's who he is. I figured it out. If it X, you guys, all you guys watching this video owe me $50 if that's the case. If that's the case. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little too worked up. We have Zigzagoon, Lanoon, which were awesome. which are whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. 5 Gen 1 Galarian forms. 1 Galarian Corsola. 1 Galarian Unova Pokemon. 1 Galarian Gen 5, and then... Oh, wait, no. 2 Galarian Gen 5s. Then Gen 3 gets 1. Oh, no, 4. Okay. I was about to say. But still, Gen 1 got the most ones out of all of them. And that's not even... Why couldn't they just skip... We did not need Galarian Meowth, okay? We did not need that, but whatever. Hold on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Then we have 1 Gen 2. Then we have 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 3 Unova. And then 1 Hoenn? Really? Game Freak. Game Freak. Are you okay? We need to talk about Gen 1, but anyways, at least Gen 5 got a little love. Obstagoon is a cool Pokemon. Won't personally be using it on my team for Sword and Shield, but it's a cool Pokemon. Like, these are all really cool designs. Zigzagoon, they somehow made Zigzagoon cuter. Linoon just looks awesome. And then Obstagoon, I'm catching I'm catching that thing. I'm not even gonna use it. I just want to catch it. I just want it. It's like those people who get new phones every single year. Like, you don't need it, you just want it. But Darumaka and Darmanitan, I actually do like these regional variants. Apparently they're supposed to be 2 different. So apparently it's not confirmed that they're they're ice types, but they might have an additional typing. That's what I'm thinking. But let's look at the Gigantamax forms. Gigantamax Charizard. I'm mad that Charmander's the one who gets who's the only starter besides, it's the only starter that got put in the game. It's the only past starter that got put in the game. That's just stupid. Cool design for its Gigantamax form, but that's just stupid. Then we have Gigantamax Butterfree, which kind of gives me Mothra vibes, so I actually really do like this design. Gigantamax Pikachu, I call him Chonkachu. Like, look at him, he is chungy. That's a word I came up with, chungy. And then Sausage Boy, I don't even call him Galarian Meowth. We just call him Sausage Boy. I don't like how long he is. Dude, the clouds don't even go over his head or anything. They're just... Oh, whoa. What is that? What is Machamp? What did they do to you? Oh. I never knew. Ew. I don't... Wait, did they give him pants? They gave him pants. What? They gave Galarian... No, they gave Gigantamax Machamp pants. Alright. Gigantamax Kingler. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty cool design. Gigantamax Lapras. Yeah, it's a pretty good design. I was about to call that PV. Nothing really changed. Its neck fur just got bigger. I don't really care for it. Gigantamax Garbodor. Yo, that is awesome. And I like how it looks like it's supposed to be like. I like how it has like giant like abandoned toys inside of its body and stuff. That's pretty cool. And I never noticed this about Corviknight, but Corviknight does look exactly the same. Like, it's literally just Corviknight with its wings spread out, basically. But I never noticed, it has like these little miniature birds things, so that's pretty cool. The cake, wedding cake, or birthday cake, I don't know what kind of cake that is. I think that's a birthday cake. But Alcremie, that is an awesome... I want to eat that cake. I know it's a Pokemon, but I want to eat him. I want to eat it. Dreadnought, I don't know if you can see out there, buddy. Oh, his eye's right there. Dreadnought, I don't know what they did to you. I don't know what they did to you. And, oh, we have more. Hatterene. We are definitely getting roll 34. Look at the curves, man. Look at the curves! Colossal, Gigantamax Colossal. Since you're going to be my fire type, I'm definitely catching. Wait a minute. You know what, guys? I know who my grass star is going to be. I know who, not my grass star. I know who my grass type is going to be in my team. We're going to have Appleton. Grimmsnarl looks beast mode, so I might actually consider getting him as my trump card. Centiskorch, it's long. I like how the clouds. I like how the clouds go all the way to its tail. It doesn't even like go around its body. I mean, it makes sense because that thing is like it's like all floppily loppily and stuff. And then we have Applin, who gets a Gigantamax. Dang, a lot of the Pokemon who are going to be on my team. 3 Pokemon. 3 out of all the 6 of my Pokemon who are going to be on my team have Gigantamax forms. Besides Pikachu, because Pikachu might be on my team. Pikachu might not be on my team. It just depends. So before we end off this video, let's look at who's going to be on my team. So, theoretically, you're going to be the starter and also the water-type Pokemon on my team, Inteleon. We all know I need Corviknight on the... Wait, I have 4 Pokemon who are going to be Gigantamax. Jeez. We have Corviknight, who's going to be the flying-type Pokemon of the team. Possibly Boltund or Pikachu, who's going to be the electric-type. Impidimp, who's going to be the trump card. Definitely because Grimmsnarl looks awesome. Where's Roly-Poly? Did I pass him already? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Where's Roly-Poly? Roly-Poly, even though he's a rock type now, when it evolves into Caracal and Colossal, they will be the rock type. Not the rock type. They will be the fire type Pokemon of my team. And then Applin, Flapple, and Appleton. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, even though it's ridiculous that this is our first grass and dragon type Pokemon, I can't help but love it. Like, if Pokemon were real, I would definitely have this thing in my house. I don't know how big it is, but it would definitely be like my pet. I would feed him apples. Wait, I would technically be feeding him his own kind since he's half apple. But whatever, it doesn't matter. He can't even see. All right, with the big old apple over his head. So we're gonna feed him an apple. But jokes aside, I think this is gonna be the grass type Pokemon, and yeah, that's it. So we have Pikachu or Boltund. Then we have Appleton. Please tell me I said it right. Okay, Appleton. Inteleon. Okay, Inteleon. Corviknight. Colossal. And Grimmsnarl. That's going to be my team for Pokemon Sword. I probably just revealed my weaknesses, but you can't defeat the Pokemon Master. I'm joking. I suck at every video game I play. But let's go back to the article and then we'll finish off the Pokemon thing. As for returning faces, there's a different thread on Reset Era that catalogs who is back and who isn't. Green denotes Pokemon still in the game, while dark green signals that creature has a new Galarian variant. White backgrounds, meanwhile, pinpoint Pokemon who have been cut. As much as I would love to continue this, I do need to get this video out for you guys, because I'm already late for this video. I'm recording this as this is supposed to be uploaded to YouTube. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it off here, guys. So, if you guys do want to, like, you know, check to see who's here or who's not here, I will leave a link to the article down in the description below, so you guys can go check it out for yourselves. And, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and you guys want more like article related videos or more Pokemon related like commentary videos like this, make sure you guys smickety smack that like button. And comment down below who's going to be your team. Or, no, comment 2 things. Who's going to be your starter and why it's going to be your starter. Because, you know, it could be design choice, typing, or it could be like the favorite animal since all the stars are based off of animals. And, what else are we going to do? Comment down below what's your team going to be. And, yeah, just comment down below what's your starter going to be. What is your team going to be in Pokemon Sword and Shield? And also subscribe to this. Also subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And click the bell notification so that way you guys could be notified whenever I upload a new video. And I don't know what that was. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Links to those will be in the description down below. And I'll see you guys next time. DeAndrox7 out. Oh wait. What is my what's my outro called again? What, or not my outro. What's my intro again? What is my intro again? Ignore these pictures, please. Ignore these. Ignore these. Ignore that. Okay. It sucks that that's not the thing. This is... Oh, it's not even loading. That's crappy. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Okay, I think it's only good. Okay, my outro is going to be called only... For now on, instead of DeAndrox7 out. It's now... I almost flicked my hat off, but... It's now going to be only good, Turtle Army. So, I'll see you guys next time. Only good, Turtle Army.